Unspecified nouns. We're studying deletion in the Meta Model during this video. That is, we're looking at something which has been deleted. So a noun is a thing or an object. And if we say a noun is unspecified, the implication is that there is something about it which we're not quite sure about. Now, if you think about it, this could be confusing. And you've probably had lots of experiences in your life and in your conversations where there is that sense of something's missing, which is what happens with deletion. And the something's missing here is something specific about the noun. Now, I hope in the examples that I give you that this will help you to see why it might be a good idea to consider being more specific in the nouns that you use. It's likely to save you time and save you from being confused. I'll give you some examples. Okay. I had a manager who got really cross with me because she said, "I want a report from you every week." I couldn't understand this because I was giving her a report every week. Every Friday, I sent an email report of what had happened during the week. And it took a long time for me to understand what she wanted. I discovered that what she wanted from me was to talk to me, to have a conversational report. But she didn't say that, so I didn't understand, so I provided something which was not the thing that she wanted. Another example of something very similar was only last week when we were outside a shop and my daughter said to me, "Shall I get you a sandwich?" As people do. "Oh yeah, I like everything," I said. But when she came back, she brought smoked salmon. I really don't like smoked salmon and I couldn't eat it. So the result of my lack of specificity was that I got the sandwich that I didn't want. Do you see what I mean? Another example that people say quite often is, "See you at the pub." Now just think about that. Unless you are in a village with only one pub, that could create a problem for you, which might involve waiting quite a long time and not having a very enjoyable evening. I've got a few other ones that I particularly like. The next level is one commonly used in personal development. The thing with you, it's always said like that. The thing with you is you need to move to the next level. Have you ever had anybody say that to you? You're left feeling, what's that? What do they mean? It sounds terrible. Or even worse, get a life. How's that? Get a life. What sort of life is that? So there's lots of ones that I can think of. How long is a piece of string? Is a common phrase, isn't it? And I think what that comes from is people understanding the unspecified nature of a piece of string. Not likely to get what you want unless you specify the length of string that you want. If you find these videos useful, it would be great if you could press the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. On this one, I'm just going to leave you with a quote from Alice in Wonderland, which I absolutely recommend. So full of good things like this. The mouse said, "The patriotic Archbishop of Canterbury found it advisable." Found what? Said the duck. "Found it," the mouse replied rather crossly. "Of course you know what it means." "I know what it means well enough when I find a thing," said the duck. "It's generally a frog or a worm."